All right, so this is uh, the ninth and the last of the submissions from PSA. My membership just expired, and I'm on the fence if I want to renew and send a couple more. Definitely gonna send out some vintage. I have about 160 queued up for SGC, but more vintage. But I have like stuff like Otani and stuff. The Aces from 2023 that's blowing up. I'm on the fence if I want to kind of do that or not. So, but going, I've bought so many collections over the time that sometimes I overlook things because Pokemon has been my bread and butter, and now I'm kind of transitioning with my boys to vintage, and I completely overlooked this Snap Lajoie that's beat to hell, probably a PSA 1. Just getting more familiar with the vintage market. So luckily I caught this right before gonna send out the SGC order in the next day or two. I'm gonna include this in there. But I thought that was cool because, I watched the other YouTubers that cover like the vintage card shows and see his name pop up. I am in like the northeastern Pennsylvania area, and I'm starting to look for vintage card shows specifically. There's a Strongsville that I saw pop up a lot, and that's 5.5 hours. Probably for a minute, I considered driving 5.5 hours with my two kids. Um, but I'm kind of holding out. Maybe I'm going to try the White Plains show. That's about 2 hours and 15 minutes at the end of May. That seems like a pretty good vintage card show. If there's any other good vintage card shows in the Northeast area by like Pennsylvania, New York, Jersey, let me know, because the next Philly card show isn't until September. So I'll go over this submission. Sorry for that intro, but that's just my journey going from Pokemon over the years with a little bit sports, modern, and now focusing on vintage. And then we got Biscuit over here with his new toy. So there was I bought a large Scottie Pippen. I'll just kind of go over that. But there's some there's only 3 Pokemon, but there's 4 Pokemon, but they're kind of big time cards in the Pokemon market. So this is the Mewtwo Gold Star. If you're not familiar with Pokemon, um, in like the 2006 2007 range, um, it has this little gold star there. It's just a special Pokemon. And this will be my third gold star. I was expecting like a PSA 1, but I guess they surprised me. I thought it had a small crease in it, but I'll take that. I think in a PSA 3 it's 1,500 to 2,000. So just to let you know, like how sought after like the gold star market is. Aaron Rodgers didn't fare too well. Rookie card, got a PSA 8. Let's see. So I bought a large Scottie Pippen collection off of somebody and try to send out like the most rare. I'll save the Pippen for last. So we got a Shaq Beam Team with a PSA 8. I think this is like 400 to 500 in a PSA 8. I'm gonna send another one of those out to SGC in the next couple days. So here's this one hurt. I was really hoping for a 10. So this and the next 2 cards, I was hoping for 2 10s out of the 3. This one in a 10 would have been $5 grand. And I think a 9 is like 1500. So it is what it is. It's a big drop off from a 10 to a 9. You know, you're talking $3,500 difference. So centering's perfect. It is what it is, but I'll take it for what it's worth, sell it, and move on. This one did get a 10. The Giratina V from Lost Origin. If you're not familiar with Pokemon, this is probably about $2,500. So I'm hoping to invest maybe these 3 and put it into the Jackie Robinson pile. This was the other one, the Bubble Mew. I think this is in a 10, it's 2,500. In a 9, I think it's like 700 or 800. So I got 110 out of the 3. I guess, you know, it could always be worse. They could all have been PSA 7s. So I'll take the 2 9s and the 110 and kind of move on. And so then we have, I think the remaining are Pippins. This is a really cool die cut from the 90s. The Topps Rock Stars, Scottie Pippen. Got a 9. You never know with these. It's a little like cockeyed in there. I don't want to mess around with it too much. I've been having issues lately with slabs cracking very easily. I don't know if anybody else is having issues too. So I'm trying to be extra careful here. This one, I definitely don't remember that whitening on there. If it got damaged in the grading process, it is what it is. So this actually works like a puzzle with a Jordan card, and it kind of fits in, like they kind of fit together and make one card. So the rest are going to be all Scottie Pippens. Got the USA Gold in a 9. We got the Skybox EX a cut above with a 7. Like, these are hard to grade because there's like a car. It's like how cards have like jerseys, so it's kind of like cut out in the middle there. There's a lot of like edges and stuff. Got the Vortex with a 6. We have the Flair Playmakers in a 6. I took a chance on some of those, on some of these Pippins. Like this one's all right. The Flair Showcase Row 0 with an 8. Really cool Pippin. I think even, you know, this one in a 7, it's like a see-through card. So cool. Like some of these cards from the 90s. And then the popular Total D set. Got an 8 on that. That one's tough with all the black borders on there. This looks like some kind of refractor, but I guess that's just how the Ultra Stars looks. Cool, like design though. They just don't make cards like this anymore. Gotta love the metal cards. And this is the Metal Edge in an 8. So this is the 97 Topps Chrome refractor. And let's see here. We got the Skybox standouts. Pippen in a 8. Got the USA silver in a 9. This one's really cool. Like, I'm not surprised by a 5. There's so many different edges on here. Like, the front is just like incredible. And lastly, bought this raw off of eBay maybe a year ago. Bill Russell on-card auto. I'll take the 9 on that. And that's it. We'll see what happens. Gearing up to send out to SGC. Don't have a lot of collection purchases on the horizon, but that could change any minute. So thanks for checking this out.